Hey guys, this is the last time you're gonna see Layla. And you wanna sing the song you sang yesterday?
And no.
I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Nothing.
It was really nice, and we have different life obligations, different life plans, and we knew that from the beginning, and it came sooner as expected. But
sad story.
thank you for everything.
Nothing. You're welcome. Come back, huh? I gonna search you and kill you if you don't come back and finish this, huh?
Ooh, Spanish woman, watch out. I made a very difficult decision. I think the most difficult decision in my life. Some of you guys will understand this and some of you guys might not, and that's okay. 3 years ago I adopted Jippe as a puppy. I literally saw his brother being killed in front of my eyes by another dog which was on a leash and was used as a guard dog for the gate. And after that I adopted Jippe. And we traveled together for 3 years now, most of the time living in a van and now in a house. And back in the days I tried to make things look nicer as they were in my vlogs, and that was what most of the people were doing, but actually, you know, oftentimes it just isn't. And when you travel as a couple with a dog, which I started to, it's also very different than being alone. And the first 1.5 years or a little bit less, I traveled in countries where they don't like dogs at all. So that meant I was invited in a house, and then they were like, no, yeah, okay, but your dog cannot go in the house. He has to stay on a short leash outside, or you have to leave him in the car, which is fine. His car is his house, but my car is his house. But if it's too cold outside, it's not possible. Now I have heating, so that's okay, but when it's a little hot, it's not possible, because you know, when it's a little hot outside, it's 10 degrees hotter in the car. So that, and then, you know, even when you go to the supermarket when it's hot, it's like almost, it's very difficult. In many countries you're definitely not allowed to go inside with a dog, and I'm definitely in countries that don't like dogs. I'm not gonna leash him outside, absolutely not. And he became, through the time, quite anxious. I still have a video of that. Yeah, so he became shaking in the car because he wasn't sure what kind of next situation he was coming into, and that was kind of the time that I decided, if I ever return home after then, when I go travel again, I do not want to take him into this distress anymore. I'll give you another example. I fly from Pakistan to Argentina, and the only possible flight was a 48-hour flight, because the little shorter one was with 2 layovers, and this was one in Turkey, and the little shorter one was not possible with a dog, so I had to take this one. And they told me, yeah, I know in Turkey you can take him out and then you can walk him and blah, blah, blah. And then I come into Turkey and I cannot take him out. And they were like, no, we take care of them and it's all good. And then he arrives in Argentina and it's like, I'm sorry to say, but half dead. Like, he drank half a liter of water in one time. They definitely did not take him out or feed him. He was too scared in his bench to go to the toilet. And I promised then I would never ever do that again. Then also when I later on, after COVID, or during COVID, when I flew from Argentina to the Netherlands, I just took the risk to took him in hand luggage. The maximum size I had was actually a little bit too small within the airplane. I opened up the zipper and then it was fine. But due to COVID, they allowed this because they just wanted you to go. But normally he is actually too heavy for that. And yeah, I know some of you will understand and some of you will not, but this is, I am not going to put him into distress anymore. I'm just not doing it anymore. And I have friends who have this big the outside area, and they are almost always at home, and they have a nice place, and this is just going to be, it's such a better life for him than being again in the stress of travel. It's a sad day. Yeah, I've packed most of my stuff. I came here with a lot of stuff and a lot of gear, which is to head in my home country. I'm actually gonna leave that here, so that it doesn't matter if I come back by airplane or by car, I can just continue. So for now, let's go off into the next adventure. Almost halfway. If you look good, Jippa is shaking a little bit again. That at least confirms for me that I am making the right choice. I'm not really filming a lot from the roads because it's just highway, and I'm basically just driving through the night to get to my destination. I mean, it's not that the country, the world is this open, or the part of the world where I am, that I can just make a road trip out of it or something. We just arrived in the area of my friend's place, and oh, it's so nice here. It's still really early in the morning. It's 6 in the morning. I left yesterday at 11 in the morning. It's a really long drive. I'm super tired. Before I'm going to meet them, I'm first going to sleep a few hours in my car. I am here, and look at this. It says, "Hello, welcome, Jippa." That's really sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the place. So we have this area to play, and then this is a horse stable, and then all this he all has to play. I think that this is by far the best place that I could wish for him. For his arrival, they have a piggy to play with. More sweets, and this is a special device. You do this, and then the cookies should jump out to play with, and a glow-in-the-dark color. Nice. I just drove away. I don't know if this is, I have to do this, but he's gonna have such a good life, but this is a difficult decision. I don't know if what I'm doing is right or not. I don't know. Alright, so we're putting the couch back because car is going to be sold. Very lucky. My dad has actually given me this car, and I think I should be able to get, I don't know, $1,500 sort of about that for it, so I can use that for my next adventure. I did put a little damage to it by putting the big logs inside the car, but hey, a car is to use, right? Should I buy a sailboat? I'm at a marina at the IJsselmeer in the Netherlands. I've actually never before been at a marina in the Netherlands because my sailing life started 4 years ago when I was living in the United States. For who doesn't know, I sailed as a crew member from San Diego to all the way down to Panama and then all the way to New Zealand, and on 8 different boats, and that took about a year. And yeah, I've decided for my next challenge I want to go back into sailing, and preferably on my own boat if it's possible. When I was living as a crew member on different boats on the trip I just told you, there were some great boat deals, like really between $5,000 and $15,000. I could find a boat that was ready to cross an ocean, but this was usually when you were at the right place at the right time. So either someone needed to get rid of it right now, or they were at a place where it was really hard to sell a boat. So you need to be lucky for that, and you need to be in the sailing community, and that's why I've decided to go back into the sailing community now. And yeah, maybe first as crew, unless I find something fast, I don't know. So I have saved money when I was building the cabin. I've did side jobs and I've saved about $5,000. I know it's not a lot, but I feel like you never have enough to buy a sailboat. You have 10,000, you don't have enough. You have 25,000, you don't have enough. You have 50,000, you don't have enough because you want to buy a bigger boat. So yeah, maybe I should just give it a go. And I talked to a lot of my friends who from the past, from sailing, and well, they were like, if you can get 10,000 together, then you'll probably find something small, decent for it. So yeah, I'm not sure where yet. I'm thinking about starting in Central America because I've been there and I've saw some good boat deals there. So if you have suggestions, let me know. A big thanks to my patrons who make it possible for me to keep making these videos. If you'd like to become a patron too, check out the link.